Thanks so much for staying with your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, here on SABC 3 Years. The brand new year is still fresh and exciting, and we're getting all the inspiration we can get. Our next guest is a superstar. She's amazing, the queen of our hearts, former Miss South Africa and now businesswoman, as well as queen of the cosmetics world. It's Cindy Nell Roberts. Cindy Nell Roberts, good morning.
Good morning, Tavisa. Good morning, Jamie.
Morning. The only time I always see you is when you're gracing our timelines with your beautiful, flawless skin and just living your best life. How have you been? How has the holidays been? How is 2020 and now 2021, the few weeks that we've been entered? How has that been for you?
2020 was the same for me as it's been for most people. Unexpected year. But having said that, for me, it really is a year that brought a lot of gifts. You know, time with family, personal growth, and just kind of resetting. So 2021, who knows what 2021 is going to bring, but I've decided to just take one day at a time and make lemonade with lemons.
Well, Cindy, a shared sentiment amongst so many of us as we step into this brand new year is that of gratitude. We're hearing it with so many of the guests that we've had on the show. Everyone seems to be, exercising that gratitude. There are so many things to be grateful for and lessons to take away from 2020. But what are you most grateful for?
Being able to have the time to go within and do some introspection, to really sit down and be able to see my children and really see who they are. And also being able to sit down and ask myself, what do I want from my life? It has given me the opportunity to sit down again and say, let me take out my notebook and write down what is important to me in my life. What is my 5-year plan? What is my 10-year plan? What is it that I'm really aiming for at the end of my life? Which has had a drastic impact on my life. It has changed a lot of my decision-making. It has changed how I view the world, and it certainly will be changing how I will be conducting my decisions going forward.
And we are here for all of it. But something I always wanted to ask you is, how do you do it? How do you find a balance between being a mom? We see this, we see you doing it so elegantly, but then also being a businesswoman, still being in the public space. How do you balance it all? And what is that mantra for 2021 as well with regards to all of those aspects?
Well, Jamie, first of all, I want to assure you that sometimes it's not as elegant as you imagine it. As any mother, I'm sometimes falling apart in the kitchen and barely getting the boxes done, screaming at my children. But for me, really, the key is planning. Waking up in the morning instead of going onto my social media and just mindlessly scrolling, sitting down and journaling for 5 minutes, looking into the mirror and saying that, 3 things that I'm grateful for, doing a minute of meditation and deep breathing, having a glass of water, and really purposefully living and purposefully planning your day, as opposed to just mindlessly waking up and jumping into your day. And that's really what it takes. If you want to be able to be this super dynamic, amazing person that gets around to everything, then you need to change the little habits, how you wake up, how you go to sleep, and, being very purposeful about designing the life that you want.
You can't just exist into the day. You can't have the days own you. You want to take charge. You want to be present in each and every single one of these days. And intentional. It sounds like it. Cindy, okay, it sounds like you and I are aligned when it comes to this. You and I both believe in vision boards and planning out and mapping out what the next quarter of the year looks like, what the next year looks like. I'm sure people are waiting to hear out there what's on the cards for Cindy Nell Roberts. What are you busy working on?
At the moment, we are very vigorously working on 2 big launches for our 2 makeup ranges, and very exciting things. So we're evolving with the times and the needs for 2021. We are very, very busy with our life skills development programs in townships with my Women for Women Foundation. And that's really going well. We had a bit of a crash in 2020 where we weren't able to carry on with the township project. I've got 2 kids going to grade 2 and grade 4. My modelling academies are doing very well with my 2 partners. We're launching in Australia now, so we're very excited about breaking borders. I'm looking forward to a year of spending more time meditating, spending more time maybe traveling. I didn't do any traveling last year, but quite happy to travel in South Africa. I think that's actually one of the gifts that COVID has brought us, is relooking our country and realizing what a wonderful place this is. And that's that, going with the flow and adapting to the new normal.
Well, listen, we wish you nothing of the best. When you are writing down and journaling, please write down the water that you also use, just because we also need the glow up for 2021.
I think that Cindy
Thank you.
is into makeup, so maybe it's the makeup packs she needs to send us. I will take the highlight.
I'm going to send you guys some makeup.
Perfect.
Beautiful body butters. I can see that there's a lot of male grooming going on there as well.
Absolutely. Sometimes too much over there, too much. But it's fine. We love you. And we love you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. You have been such a ray of sunshine, and we wish you everything of the best for the rest of 2021.
Oh, guys, thank you so much. You two are such a ray of sunshine. Seeing what good mood you're in, and really does inspire one.
It's the